Dallas, Texas, and the Texas State Fair. Played here since 1932, these two programs have defined conferences, won national titles, and no matter what happens, they find their way back to each other. And when these two meet, the whole nation pays attention. Glad to have you with us from the original Cotton Bowl, located on the fairgrounds in the heart of Dallas, Texas. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Sooners will put toe to leather and will get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Texas offense will take the field first. Well, guys, last year Texas got very little resistance from Oklahoma on the path to the playoff. A 21-point explosion in the second quarter. Horns never looked back. You got to think the Sooners and a hopefully retooled offense will be up to the task to mount a challenge today.
Yeah, I remember that last game. Quinn Ewers coming back from injury, struggled early in that game, threw a bad interception. But, David, they got the running game going. Travion Wisner absolutely went off. If I'm Texas in this one, I'd expect them to want to run the ball some more.
Well, and everything got going. Remember, they even caught a ball, they fumbled it to the end zone, they still fell on it. Like, everything went Texas's way. And that was about like last season. Everything went against Oklahoma minus the Alabama game. So look to see if Oklahoma can create some more momentum and juice for their program.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Longhorns will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Sooners offense has the ball for the first time. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden...
It's a running room. Running inside the 20. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders.
They get a run rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Longhorns line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Oh, he got Playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Got some room into the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And he puts through the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Back to throw, it's Manning. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Makes the catch. It's Moore. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Longhorns decide to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Back to pass on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. Inside the 40. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Sooners are rolling down the field. Trying to surprise him with the pass. He'll pull it down. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. This defense has been gashed, and they are backed up again with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Sooners! No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first. And the Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these crow routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
And the Sooners can really attack on this 2nd and short. The run to the left. And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the 2nd quarter. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. The give to the back. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they take it in for 6 more points.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a...
Going downfield for the big play. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown Sooners! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
And he made the extra point without problem. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Looking to throw, it's Manning. And the pressure gets to him again, another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Here's a heat. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The Longhorns send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they all...
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. They'll run play action. Gets it out quickly. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Rush is on him. Pressure is on the way, and the has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Motion from the back. To the air. It's Mateer. Moves around to clear up the vision. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. He's piled up 97 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance, going for it all. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
From the gun, the ground game. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle, it's Gibson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Sooners come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on 4th down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And I don't know if field position really matters on that one, right? I know they're on the plus side of the territory, but 4th and inches, most offenses today are going to be going for it. They did. They execute the running play, and they keep the sticks moving.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Back to pass, it's Manning. Bringing the heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Oklahoma. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He leaves it with his back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Longhorns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tatum. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Find some fresh air. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. On the move, it's Robinson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
Buys a little time with his feet. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Here comes the Texas offense. Looking to throw, it's Owens. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pocket breaking down. And the defense, got him at the 27. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. The Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Let's see what he can do with it. He's got great speed. There he goes. Open it up. Oh, what a cut. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
To throw, it's Owens. Got his man downfield.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. He'll keep it on the sneak. Gets it past the marker. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Looking for room, it's Gibson. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Under fire. Turning it on. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The Longhorns are marching down the field. To the air on 1st down. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give him a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running to the left. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Oh, the attempt is no good. Hoping to cut into that lead, and they did not. Lead is huge. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to 1st down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got his man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to him.
Breaks into the open. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. The Sooners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it from the gun. Runs through the tackle.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Going for 6. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Mateer. He's moving out of the pocket. Finds his big tight end. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown Sooners! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football, be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Catch in the middle. It's Lockett. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. The Longhorns will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Wants to return it. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Buys a little time. Unleashes one. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Throwing on the run. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll take another shot here. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Oklahoma! He got loose and it was lights out after that. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. And oh man, there's some burnt orange getting nervous in here thinking of the 2000, the 2003 blowouts, David.
And Reese, I know that, but man, it always feels like this game gets competitive in the end. And it's getting later, and it looks like Oklahoma's up big, Jesse, but I just wouldn't turn it off yet.
No, and if you're Texas, you just got to keep your composure, right? And it's hard to do because you've been looking at this game and circled this game on your calendar all year long. It feels like it's getting away from you. Don't hit the panic button right now.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Simon. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch with these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Sooners have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the ground, it's Robinson. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. The Sooners really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Sooners look to keep this drive humming. They'll go to the ground. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They'll leave it with him. There he goes. Out across the 30, marked down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Owens. Here's the pressure. He'll throw it. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the...
He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Longhorns will punt this one away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt.
There he goes! The 30, the 20, he's at the... And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
And there was no way. Go just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Owens. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, keep the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
At the 45 on his way. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. The give to the back. And he is just at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back gets the give. This junior, his presence felt in making the stop after a short gain. It was the Sooners who put the horns down in Dallas today in the Red River Showdown, and they'll take that golden hat north of the river. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.